Good afternoon. Today I am going to present my project, Stickland. What is Stickland? Company dedicated to offering advertising service at local and national level while projecting to intervene in the corporate identity of companies and to be able to digitize the larger number of ventures. For this, Stickland offers service while professional modern and effective criteria so that your corporation image takes up new concepts which will allow you to grow values of trust in your customers. For this, we use the advertising and marketing process from a global and at the same time deep point of view which allow us to point in the right direction to target public. Entrepreneurs between the age of 18 and 70 will live in Bogota quite interested in entrepreneurship, microenterprise, business, advertising, graphic design, photography, web design, printing, marketing, sales, and business. Through information collection method, the way to collection the information was through a survey in Google Forms. The way of distributing it was through WhatsApp. Form information collection instrument. To define the source of information, the survey was taken into account this being a primary source of information. Analysis of results. After conducting the survey to niche of people to distinguish aspects of the client profile in this section, we intend to analyze for aforementioned data in order to identify the variables of the result. Geographical. The survey was carried out in the department of Cundinamarca, where geographical data from Suacha, Bogotá, Yunes, Cibaté, and Briceño could be evidenced, which allow us to identify global aspect of the needs in each sectors in such a way that it allows us to expand our resource they be able to generate solution science be offering the digitally it greatly facilitate travels aspiration. This aspect is essential to recognize our potential clients. Therefore, in the survey, the aspiration they had for the future will emphasized in order to know to aspiration for the future, and all this was I met going to undertake and be able to implement all the digital tools in their companies. Exec- Executive report. Currently, the ways that are used for marketing have been changing as new technologies and the Internet of Things have evolved. It is in such a way that in the world the digital phenomenon and communication have developed to other levels that have opened up new perspective for the exchange of knowledge and therefore at the business level has created a solid network that is just a click away. Market diagnostic. It has been shown that many of people who seek publicity for the company do not have the facility to go to their workplace to look for a designated direct for Stickland makes it easy to be contacted via the internet, via telephone or phone or for more understand of, of the signal protection is closer to the client to make the purchase more comfortable. Design or packaging proposal. Identification of the product or service. Currently, we are in new stage of technology that has facilitated communication and information, which was previously found in books or we would have to go to place where we needing the service products. Stigland is an advertising company launched to complement use to the public by bringing their products and service to them, giving them a renewal of image and color to their business of offering them the following product, poster, website, banner, stickers, journals, business cards, so that business continues to grow and in how wide Stickland. Particular characteristic of the product or service to be taken into account in the packing. Medium to small size products will be packed in the cylinder shape cardboard container with the zinc or marked with the Stickland logo, thus making biodegradable. Packing or container proposal. Why is the making the proposal? Since we are going through a difficult situation in the country with the issue of COVID, this proposal is to give security and peace of mind to customers. That's where will be no transmission of this virus and also so that no digital product are imperfect condition to its final point can be resolved in the way that is most convenient for the client such as PG Bank. Currently, technology is an outlet to be up to date with much science. Stigland is an advertising company that manages a local level of the usage sector wide different micro enterprise that need help with their advertising image. The goal that Stigland as is for 2022 to the advertising agency in Cundinamarca Conom for helping microenterprise to digitize themselves be promoting implementing solution with excellent results, making the company Conom through the different digital media sources as Facebook, Instagram, among others. Thus is Stigland handle any type of bag or packing. Stigland as a very practical package for the customer and this product are biodegradable and in the form of cylinder since this is better for comfort, presentation, the or various size and the same presentation. Supply and demand analysis. Although it is known that the economy is fundamental in different areas of knowledge, it is for this reason that some definitions must be taken into account, which allow packaging in the market in this way. In the following section, it will be possible to show two fundamental uses in the economy which are supply and demand, although it must be clear that demand is a service that people want to obtain, weighing the willingness to pay. A good or service on the other and the offer has to do with the price of the product under the demand that is handled according to the given context. Next, an analysis will be arranged where you can glimpse the aforementioned terms. Definition of the offer. The offer is a amount of product and service that sellers can sell in a specific market to meet the tastes and needs of consumers. For this Stigland gives very good price to clients, giving them comfort and price within the scope of their given budget for the works they are looking for. Definition of demand. The demand is the total amount of good or service that people want to acquire. This is highly analyzed for the study of the company that company seek to present a item or object to sell and that it be more successful. For this reason, Stigland seek to provide the best service to its customer, be giving the best products and service. Supply and demand are focused on reaching their highest point working in the city Bogota, enhancing their product and service, reaching their customers in the best way and leaving their mark as well in this investigation. it was found that the law of supply can vary according to the demand that the company might have with its product and service in order to reach a point of equilibrium. In the case of Stigland, it has not yet been able to reach point since it is in its infancy and is sure of more potential client and continuing with its business growth, products, product or service the same. The entire subject of product or service design will be present in the depth, showing the characteristics of the singing, the technical sheet, the step B, step of the product, the life cycles, thus showing the importance of each point and which important is for project or company. Market study. In previous studies and investigation was carried out where it would be evident if the Stigland company could be viable with respect to its proposed product and service. In this way, the study was carried out in surveys, and in this it would be demonstrated that customers would be willing to pay for the product offered. The sale of web pages is one of the services provided by Stickland. Likewise, they lend themselves to knowing a little about the market. Stickland reaches the point where it sees that money of the company records the advertising service from different companies to market their product or service now, and that is where Stigland arrives to offer its product or service in the best way, making different types of the advertising shows as social networks, business cards, flyers, small gift for each purchase to encourage them to come back to make the company, and that is requisite for the work they need. Each hub has evaluate different signs, customer request different size, and this depend on prime material in the workmanship. Establish the distribution and sales system. Distribution is a system that compares a series of companies helping them and putting the solvents in the task of moving and of evaluating from one place the another initial from its point of creation to its final consumer, be it product of service. Identification of the product or service. The identification of the product or service is essential since it is a strategy that company acquires an important role, and its definition in the product or service that will make it grow, but mainly its objective is to position itself as one of the best company to having the greatest ambits market recognition. Defini- Definition of sales or distribution system applied. The sales or distribution system applied is the set of relationships that must be built to sustain a company-wide certain intermediaries so that the product or service reaches the final consumer. It is also important that there is good publicity by the companies that go hand in hand so that there is very good sales and likewise marketing will paramount. Defini- Definition of company communication in strategic sales distribution. There are they are the channels of communication between the producer and the people who consume them. For example, you can see distribution channels such as the home delivery channel that many restaurants, drugstores, and in most cases the smallest store handle, passing flyers through social networks and even for advertising chief. Product, product display plant. It is of great importance for every company to have exhibition plan for its product, generating effective communication while the client promoting its product and service in the ways its recognition is shown. While different advertising media is strange, the word of mouth generating a great impact while the product promoted and also hand in hand with the company. Justification of the study or needs of the project to what it responds. In the exhibition plan, strategy will be identified to continue while the promotion of the product or service through advertising the recognition of the company will be carried out page the most important tool to carry out the exhibition. In such a way that that we will help the micro companies to creating digital tools such as web page and communication channel so that they are better known in their region, consequently incre- increasing their sales and business objectives. Having the digital project clear, it is imminent to know the global climatic and environmental circumstance in such a way that these moves still to beat on changing the marketing dynamics from the digital area such our service. Communication policy. Tone. Tone. Stigland has simply and close tone. It is always there to jive to advise so it seeks to have an educational and inspired tone so that you can fulfill your goals and dreams. That is why his tone is motivating that pushes you to believe. voice of the brand. Stigland voice invites you to challenge the status quo where you break paradigms and can believe that everything you build will make it possible to achieve your goals. Corporate values. The values that define Stigland are the quality of the product and service that it delivers to the market, responsibility in delivering the work, the passion that we invest in what we do, leadership in the making the micro enterprise, the work wide group in the order to string them and be collaborative along with kindness so that there is consolidated teamwork and excellent result. Portfolio. Charac- Characters of the service. Stigland has developed is digital and print advertising service we learn about each process, which, which is why our service being why the clients net in such a way that could know that the client really requires the product's development being from the sync. Communication, advertising, and branding strategies will help micro enterprise to improve their corporation identity through digital and print service managing to communicate their ideas. We do it through approximately 30 services that will help them to be immersed in the world digital we develop intro, web page, and community manager. Product design. This is how we work. The fastest way of to offer the sync of our service will be as follow. Contracting the client near are defined and the strategy to be developed price payments and shipments are agreed upon. Develop, Development esta- established plan being to exe- executed from a graphic concept and communication strategies to offer the best solution. Final delivery we show the result of the work where the revision and correction can be seen. Communication tone, the language that is going to use it will have influence on colloquial language so that it draws more attention to this target group and there is no type of barrier that affect the message which is why Kinect represented on of the values of the brand that allow more approach to public. Description. Firstly, one horse live will be held on the Instagram and Facebook where people learn something about the thing and internet sales in such a way it will be done from the objective of the communicative concept. We evaluate your needs with the thing and communicate so that the scope is where is the pertinent for people to identify what demand needs that areas are, and from this perspective, a solution can be driven from the digitization of some idea they have, or also from printing. On the other hand, our idea of entrepreneurship is focused on the digital area. Therefore, the impacts that are made will be made through digital market. Therefore, content will be available through the digital platforms that are Facebook and Instagram. In general, these two digital platforms are used since valuable content and tips are available from her. On the other hand, we also talk about the service we have on our website, where each product and service is specifically why the description and price of each one. Stigland has understood that economic dynamics are changing at the local and national level, which is with it has shown that what it contributed to economic movement are the ventures of many people of at to entrepreneurs, and likewise they are the one who have promoted the increased employment, which is we Stigland aims to helping several entrepreneurs to show their ventures why communication strategies as an important point in the stories or points of sale. It is to show and make known product to its buyer, why the advertising show these points. Therefore, it's conditional to have an exhibition plan where these are shown. The exhibition plan will have the guidelines to follow when displaying the product. Therefore, it must be followed to the letter. Like any plan, you have to continue monitor net trends in order to be up to date and your customer satisfaction. Setting strategy and preparation of sales for SCAT and budget. We provide comprehensive communication solution tailored to the distinct and advertising needs of our clients by the aim of maximizing campaigns that improve productivity in SME business in the city of Bogota, enforcing their creative image, thus achieving success in each work that's developed with professionalism and seriousness. What are the potential customers? Potential clients for Stigland are micro companies that need the zinc and innovation of their corporate image. Cost for the elaboration and any product there must always debit because which will be classified according to the product of service to that Stigland can guarantee an excellent product the ideal is to look for different suppliers so, so that the making an impression you can count on good price and excellent service. Project project for project for 4 years. It should be anticipated that costs will rise and likewise have good source. Financing. Having financing is very helpful since it is a possibility and great step to activity a dream project and provide the possibility of great support from these parties. Working capital. The expected, the expected working capital is too long and savings that could be provided for development of this project. Product or service marketing plan the programming. A marketing plan will be established where the movements that the company will make to make itself come in the different media will be evident. Also representing making know the product and service that the company handles, definition of the objective of the marketing plan. Initially, it is wanting to achieve that the company is greatly recognized that before that the clients are happy with the product or proposition and the service provided by the company in each process. The clients will be given an explanation of that they want to do with respect to the ideas that they brings for the realization of the products. Definition of marketing strategies. Each of the products managed by the company is based on customer satisfaction as indicated at some point. The idea is to make presentation in the different media events and events where the products and can be shown such as the book fair, the sofa that can be set up a place where you can see all the work done by the Stickland company. Marketing make advertising poster, videos, websites, banners, stickers, journals, business cards. We carry out each of the words men- mentioned above. Each word can be made known and each detail made with dedication is a small sample made be designated. Carry out tests of the product and service. Step for the generation of products, creating the launch of new product make company have of growing and declining. We will show the step that we carry or for the realization of new products. The idea of the product, the first step to be able to generate the idea of the product is asking question potential customers, the people who have too much contact with customers, product, product definition for development of the chosen product that the time description of the chosen idea will be applied. The new product begin to have details that will be applied and the time of the marketing launch management by the company. Elaboration of the prototype. A developer of the product is made showing it. They are asked to take a test and give feedback on what is going wrong with the net product in the initial design. It is the first design that is made to get an idea of how the idea is going to be generated the first basis of the new product. Test validation. The correction of the test that are known were initially generated are made to verify if the product is viable for sale to the client. Commercialization. Product, product advertising begin to verify records the sale of the product and that so many customers are encouraged to take it. Test, test marketing. Web graphic. Web graphic is tool that is used to pursue a digital strategy that allows you to measure and analyze the increase in the website of social networks that you have as company as well as to have as follow up and have definitive that you can focus at the time of upload a new element on the web as well as continue to focus on new user. This is called the indicator on the allows many people to visit the page. Commercial event programming and dissemination compile the sync. Eh, Determine the type of event hold it at business event to launch the digital advertising service with the name of the event activate yourself presentation that for June to 20 of the year at 9:13 a.m. Chamber of Commerce. 2. Establish event requirements coordinated with those in charge to manage the mode of the part of the stand where it will be located and the measurements it will have. The products that are going to be displayed such and banners, posters, generate personal invitation, emails, or advertisements, carry out promotion on radio and different social networks, organize company remittance, have brochure to publish the products. 3. Build the budget and financing of the event. In the event, different objectives will be carried out that is specific tag will be assigned to each member of the team. Formulate the plan for event. Stigland is company that is getting in the world of advertising, like the be likely generating trust with its clients and growing more and more in knowledge and experience every day, promotion its product and service in this field, during insult the opportunity to acquire mm, new experiences and knowledge. There is also opportunity to receive external opinion on how the project is progressing and how is Beijing seen by public. This is the dissemination campaign. Innovation will design, information will be disseminated through social networks. Customer will also be given a word of mouth about event. Personal training report. In this work, we want to make to know the training proposal address to any person who works in the company to demonstrate the knowledge acquired year after year and thus Beijing able to transmit the the knowledge acquired demonstrating result on personal level for each of the members. It's important able to keep the employee motivated and not neglect their state of mental health. Creating a state for that they do is the best experience that can be evidenced in the work they do. Support the personal growth of employees within the work environment. Provide the necessary information so that the workers can have enough get the links to be able to carry out the work correctly. Identify people who have made an effort in their constant educational growth, generation growth, improving their economic and personal stability. Thank you.